Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of the FPV Livestream. I'm your host, Paul Nurkala, aka Boba Fett, and today we are working with the awesome sponsor, Drone Eclipse. If you had a chance to watch the announcement video, you heard me kind of brag about them a little bit. They and Scott Perry, the owner and founder over there. Oh, is it? Hold on a second. It looks like it's lagging a bit. I'm going to fix that. Got too much crap open on my computer. Let's see if that calms it down a bit. Anyway, sorry about that. So I just wanted to make sure that everything was good to go. But yeah, so Scott from Drone Eclipse, he sent this kit out here to be a freestyle rig for me. So we're decking this thing out. It's going to be as good as we can. And sometime during the stream, we're actually going to be doing a giveaway of 4 brand new unopened KISS 24 amp ESCs, and it's going to be a blast. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on that. But anyway, yeah. So Drone Eclipse is an amazing company. I had not heard about them before I went to Megadrone X somehow, because I'm constantly looking through stuff, and since then, they've become a company that I really want to be supporting. Scott helped out my friend Adam in a huge way by sending him a pair of Dominators after Adam's got stolen, and you know, in every conversation that I've had with him, he has expressed, you know, his passion and his interest in pushing the limits of the hobby and continuing to make it better and better and better. And as a result, I want to make sure that we as a community are supporting him back. So go buy stuff from him, go support his business, so that we can continue to have more and more better and better vendors supporting us as pilots. So, without further ado, let's jump into the build list. I need to switch over to this one. All right. This right here is the Drone Eclipse Schiv. It is a 5-inch frame with swappable arms. It's got 2 base plates, 4 arms, a top plate, and there's a couple other little niceties that that I am impressed with about this frame that we'll talk about plenty, I'm sure. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. So basically, you're going to have the 2 bottom plates sandwich the arms, and the arms this is an X frame, so they kind of make this cool shape down underneath the 2 top plates, which is pretty freaking sweet, if you ask me. And then the plates are going to sandwich them like that, and then you have these extra. And this is what I hated the most about like the ZMR frame back in the day. You have these like carbon fiber spacers that are actually going to sit underneath the frame, and it actually makes it look like it's one giant piece of solid carbon fiber when you're looking at it from the side. It's not, but these are a real nice touch that I've never seen before on a frame, and I really like. You know, it's got nice curves and kind of looks a little bit like a Voodoo Quad 210 almost, but it's a little bit better. Chris Ames brings up, if you're not already, join us on fpv-chat.com. That's a Slack group that I started just as a place for the community to get together and be able to have a real-time conversation with anybody about any questions that they have. So that's going to be fun. All right, now, let's talk about everything else we've got here. So for motors, we're using the Xnova 2206 2500 kV motors. Supposedly, these motors are capable of pushing like 1,500 grams per corner. So I'm pretty freaking excited about that. Then we have a HS 1177 with a 2.1 lens. We have an X4R. We have I kind of just stuffed everything in here. The KISS flight controller, as well as 4 KISS 24 amp ESCs, and then these are the 4 that we'll be giving away later on the stream. So be ready to come check it out. And yeah, I've got a ready-to-fly power distribution board here. One of these guys, which are currently my favorite because they're just stupid simple. And that's it. Oh, FX799T, and then we'll be using my custom-made antennas. Flying Ramen, I'm just joining, so Race has less chance of getting them kisses. Humboldt says, congrats on the win, just finished up rebuilding my 3-inch and can't wait to fly it in a bit. I'm falling in love with 3-inch quads, I hate to admit. Just 5-inch master race. Alright, so let's start with, I'm going to start with the middle bottom plate. And the reason for that is because I want to get the standoffs for the flight controller stack into the middle pieces of the frame, and then we can kind of build up around that. So the first step will be to find my nylon standoffs and put these up through. I think we might also need to do the camera mount, which I actually haven't researched how to do it, so congrats on the win. Can I borrow a battery? Yeah, so Tattoo Batteries of Genzace and I are working out a potential sponsorship deal that they offered at the race that I won this past weekend at Flight Bash 2016. Is the carbon finished? The carbon is not finished, but it's not nearly as rough as many other frames that I've worked with. Like the QAV210 is probably the worst one. So I got my brand new Wakera Runner 250, so that is crap. I think I'm going to build a new one. Do it! Building drones and flying them is one of the most rewarding things that I've ever done. Like, just being able to build something with your own hands and have it, fly through the air. Like, that's just mind-blowing that you can build something that flies. It's just crazy. All right. Cool. All right, so flight controller stack installed. Now, this is something that I should have figured out ahead of time. So I have no idea how to use the 1177 camera mount things. I kind of assume that they're going to go through and hook in. Yeah, okay. So these have to go on. Hopefully I'm not doing this backwards. Those are going to go on like that. And I'm going to take this other bottom plate. Do it without screwing it up. Oh. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to put this spacer in, if I can. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay, I guess we're coming apart. So maybe I can do that after. Frick. Stumped already. Volvo, you should build an S3X frame next. That is actually what's next. So, yeah, come back next week for that. Sorry, I've got to figure out how this actually works. I bet there's instructions somewhere. So I don't want to like assemble this whole thing and then realize that I still need to figure out how it works. Oh man. Scott from Drone Eclipse, are you here yet? Yeah, let's try it a different way here. I'm going to put this spacer in first. You want to build a drone, man? Is this pure X? I would call this freestyle X. The dimensions or the motor to motor is exactly X, yes, but it's not pure X because it's not just like a pod quad. It's got the whole shoot and match with. Okay, so I do need to do it that way. All right. So what's happening here is that, no, is it this way? I'll take things that you should have done before going live on the internet for $20, Alex. Okay, all right, I figured it out. Okay, so you see this notch here? That one? That is a that is going to fit this bottom spacer. So this hooks around this and locks everything down in place. So if I shoot this down in and then slide the spacer in over it, now this thing is not coming out at all. I want to see a rebuild of the 450 AP quad. Why do you want to see that? It's pretty meh. Alright, looks like I have to use a little bit of brute force to get this in. Alright. Now for the other side, hopefully. Man, how are you supposed to do these both at the same time? Okay, so revision 3, what I think I need to do is actually do these after I install the arms, because then I can just slide this front piece in, rather than trying to get them both in at the same time. So we'll try that next. All right, so let's put some arms on. So like I said, the arms are going to mount like this, and we're going to put oh, interesting. Okay. So the nylon standoffs have to go all the way through, so I'm just going to use aluminum and bring that all the way up. So, my bad. Actually buy a Phantom Boba Fett. I kind of actually want a Phantom. I know that's probably sacrilege to say to this group, but I've actually wanted one for a while, just to figure out how to get some extra cool footage into the streams and whatnot. Not streams, to the vlogs. All right, attempt number 3. Let's start with the arms. I just picked up a Phantom 4 Boba Fett. Are you back? Power loops the Phantom. I mean, I wouldn't put it past me to attempt it anyway. Oh, hey. I had trouble that I did test fit the rest of this, everything except that camera mount, and I did have trouble with this part. It's kind of tricky to get the arms in the right spot and thread the screw and all of that at the same time, so it just takes a little bit of patience. Let's do it like this. Let's be smarter than the carbon fiber. I predict magic smoke before the build is done. Oh my gosh, I hope not. These parts are all the bells and whistles are on this one. Johnny 5, what's up? Congrats on last race. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oops. Okay, so look at that though. That looks so good. It just comes together so nicely. Alright, now we're going to put this plate on. Make that sandwich. Anyone else viewing from Europe? Not many to not. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. All right. So now what I'm hoping is that I can just push these down and in, and then slide this bad boy on top of them. Oh yeah, that's sexy. Like it's friction fit. Like so, like that's staying in there as it is, and then I'm gonna put bolts through, but now these things are totally locked in place. That is sweet. Oh, I love it. Scott and the team over there, good freaking work. That is awesome. Love the build. Love the vids, Boba Fett. Thank you. Whew. That is sexy. Like that is extremely satisfying. I don't think I've put together a part of a frame and been that satisfied with it before. It just sunk right in, held everything in place. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, and then we've also got the two back ones here as well. Okay, so like I was saying before, like this looks now almost like it is, a solid 6 millimeters of carbon fiber, but it's really just got this spacer at the end, front and back, to kind of keep everything locked in place. It's just, I love it. Aaron Wadera says, Paul, you should try an alien. I will if you send me one. But I'm not going to pay, $150 for carbon fiber. Multi-Rotor Mania's got it right with their pricing, I think. Let us see. Where'd all my parts go? Oh, here they are. Okay. So then there are a section of these that are just bolts going down through to hold the arms in place, or a little bit further protection. This is basically an alien mated to a VDQ-210. I kind of agree. This has some of its own unique things that separate it for sure, but they definitely they have similar looks. VDQ is not X, is it? I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's an H quad that just looks unique. Not just, but... Oh man, don't get me started on our Martin. How did your wife react when you told her you won? Well, because I have a weird job situation going on right now, she said, "Great, we can pay the bills." I made sure the first thing I did was offer to take her out for dinner, to which she turned down because of that situation. But that was that was her reaction. I thought flow rotors was the new hotness. Multi-Rotor Mania needs to make an XMR 225. Is Brian here? You could tell him in person. Okay. Now we've got those on. So the next thing we've got to do is send some up through the bottom that we're going to mount the nylon on. That was not the most clear sentence in the world, sorry. So I'm going to use aluminum up the bottom, but then I'm going to put these nylon caps on it in a bit. You can pay the bills for all the new quad parts you have to order. Yeah, exactly. That's not going to go over well. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Ah, there they are. Okay. That one. That one. And that one. Why does the alien make you faster all of a sudden? It doesn't make you faster. It's heavier than most frames. It's heavier than the ones I fly. And I pay half of what you would pay to get an alien. This sucks. My deployment got extended, and you're not getting back until winter. That's crazy. I'm so sorry to hear that. I was hoping to meet up with you soon and fly with you. All right. So that's what we're looking like now. We've got all of our frame assembled except for the top plate. We've got aluminum through every piece of the arm. We've got our camera mount installed. And we've got a PDB set on top of our nylon standoffs. So now I'm going to lock that on with some of these suckers. And then we can start wiring up everything. So I got enough of these short ones. Okay. Are you putting an OSD on this guy? Not tonight. I might put one in later. I'm going to Mexico in February if you want to come fly with me there. Yeah, sure. Linear reg U. Yeah, no, I know. I'm not the biggest fan of them either, but they're so damn cheap. And they are, the amount of power lost is not worth worrying about, in my opinion. Okay. I want to mount some motors because I want to see them on there because they're so sexy. Although I really should do ESCs first. Yeah, I'm going to do ESCs first. Okay, I'm actually going to heat shrink them this time too, believe it or not. I know, Boba Fett uses heat shrink. What is this world coming to? It's a big heat shrink. Should only need this. Ah, yeah. The motors you're using on this are really nice. Yeah, I am pumped. They are a little bit spendy, so I'm going to hate myself if I ever have to replace one. Who am I kidding? When I have to replace one. Are you going for a certain color scheme? No, I'm not. My cat just fell asleep watching this. Well, screw your cat. Bring Kira to wake him up. Kira, come here. Come here. What size heat shrink are those, and where do you get it? These came with the KISS like ESCs, I believe. All right, I got to turn my soldering iron on. What quad is good for a first build? Multi-Rotor Mania 225 or a Drone Eclipse Schiv. Where can I get that heat shrink? I think it came with the ESCs. But otherwise, go check Drone Eclipse, because that's who sent it to me. I love your dog. Kira, come here! Come here, puppy! My wife just left for the weekend, so she's kind of feeling a little bit sad. Okay, sorry, soldering iron is heating up. First thing I got to do is tin this pad, or the pads on this. Actually, we could tin all of the ESCs while we're at it. Okay, where's my solder? All right, so I'm gonna end up using every single pad on this, so I'm gonna tin them all. What did you say was good for a first build? I usually list that. I usually say the Multi-Rotor Mania Freestyle is one of the best, or Multi-Rotor Mania 225 is one of the best. It's pretty much unbreakable. It's pretty cheap, so if you do need to replace something, you can get it for a pretty decent price. So that just ends up being a good spot. That being said, get the Drone Eclipse Shiv. Lots of room to work with on the 225. Okay, somebody asked a question and I missed it. I gotta scroll back here. What makes it better suited for freestyle? Yeah, it's gonna be able to carry the GoPro. It's got, the KISS. Really, why I'm calling it a freestyle rig is because I won't use it for racing, because the KISS stuff will all be very different from what I'm used to flying, and I need super consistency for racing. I need everything to fly the same way, and I can't afford to go out and buy a full KISS setup for everything. So if I say, hey, this is just a freestyle quad, then I'll only use it for that purpose. And I won't try to race with it. And then they can be two completely different flying styles that won't conflict with each other. You know what? I forgot to turn on my fan. I do have a window open, but I've also got a fan here. That I always forget to turn on. Boba Fett, have you or will you eventually build a hex? I have built a hex. This is my hex. That is a 550 size hexacopter. I wonder if he's ever burnt his beard. I've never burnt my beard. I've burned my hands plenty of times. I think I actually burnt my elbow once too. Just doing something, just fiddling around the wrong direction. J-Hobie! S3 in the house. Yeah, all of S3 is here. Boba Fett, how many quads do you have now? Currently, I actually only have one flying, believe it or not. The race this last weekend was kind of rough on my gear. But I keep 2 race quads ready. I keep a 3-inch ready, and I keep a line of sight quad ready. So I usually have 4. Okay, so I'm just going to use that rubber band to hold it in place while I'm working on it here. Okay, we got positive on this side, negative on this side, ground there, and then PWM there. Cool. So let's start with the positive side. Always tin your wires first. This seems really high gauge. 16? We don't need 16 gauge wire for this, do we? I guess we do. You zoom in a little. Yeah, absolutely. Raspy, this is your final warning. Are you hooking up the telemetry for the KISS stuff? I wasn't planning on it. Should I? Yeah, you should. It lets you see Ma used. Can I... What do I use in terms of an OSD? And all that. All right, so I'm going to use white for signal. Ah, dang it. The rubber band is just to hold it temporarily. Okay, I'm going to use red for telemetry. Okay, and then black is just ground. Okay, and then since we're not going to need our wires nearly that long, I'm just going to trim it down right now. All right, while we're here, I'm just going to put the motor on because I want the motor. S3FPV.com. All right, motor. I'm so excited about these motors. Just look at them. Look at them. The motors are tall. Any chance you're doing a video on race day tips? I've not been planning on one, but I did a podcast in which I went through some on the DFP. No, what is it called? FPV podcast with Drone Rental Supply. What kind of props are you going to run on this? Probably Dal V2 tri-blades. Yeah. You know what we forgot? Heat shrink. You guys are supposed to catch heat shrink. All right. One down, one to go. Somebody was saying that they put their wires onto their flight controller and power distribution board first. I kind of like that idea. I might try that for the rest of these. Well, no. I'm not gonna shake things up live here, but I will try that on my own time sometime here. It's a good idea. Congrats on your last weekend. Thank you. Yeah. You guys put the signal wires on your flight controller, right? That's what we're saying. All right, we'll try it. Why are we talking about how old we are? I'm 24. I turned 25 in a few days, actually. On the 16th. 5, 6, 7 days from now, something like that. Paul, is there any concern that the ESCs are wider than the arms? No. This is a better stream than Race X. What's Race X? Wiggles, you're 32? Dude, I would have said like 27 or something. It's crazy. Great cream, Boba Fett. Excuse me? Yeah, this is eons from the motors, in my experience. Eons. I mean parsecs. Drone Eclipse, hey! Got our sponsor on. Look at all the stickers here. Try a 3-inch, yeah. 3-inch make, you have your ESCs right on top of each other. Whew. All right, ESC numero 3. Congratulations on the big win in sponsorship. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm still quite in shock that that ended up happening. It's crazy. Awesome, but surpassed my wildest expectations for the weekend, that's for sure. Scott, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to catch it. Scott is the man. I am actually going to ask Tattoo about potentially thinking about doing a weekly battery or 2 giveaway so that you guys can benefit a little bit from that. I haven't brought it up yet just because we've only just started conversations, but I think I will bring that up and see what they think about that. Doing the doings. Look for a TRK prop sponsorship. What's TRK? Sorry. Chris Bevan. Hey, Paul, I just realized I missed the start of your stream. Keep up the builds and the speed. Great race. Congratulations on the win and sponsorship. I'm building a composite Swift 2 tonight. Awesome. Glad you're building with me. It's always fun to have people working on something at the same time. Makes it a little bit more community-oriented, if you ask me. That's a shit drone. Why do you say that? That makes me sad. It's not the kind of attitude we want to have in here. Are you going to fly that in? What? Alright. This is a final warning for you. Just chill out, dude. I'm not afraid to ban. These are 16 gauge wire, yeah. Oof, this feels really good. Like everything just feels so solid. I'm so hungry, I just want tacos. I kind of want tacos now. Sorry, I just started the stream. Is that a 5mm bottom plate? No, it's actually 3 mil. No, 2. I think those are 2mm plates actually. Yeah, it's 2 2mm plates, and then separated, and it has 4mm arms that are add to the structure of it. Paul, are we maidening this night? I'll probably hover test it here in the basement. Whew. Oh, sorry. This camera keeps tilting down on me, sorry. What type of carb button? It's 3K. Is that the Radio Shack solder station? No, it's not. Back to the Shrike, Paul. I've never owned a Shrike. Hey, Paul, do you use hot glue on anything when you're done? Pretty often, yeah. It's a nice little hack. You already set up the ESCs for clockwise and counterclockwise? No, I'm intentionally not heat shrinking it so that I can change the direction later. Can you swap KISS in software? I don't believe so. But they do have little jumper pads on them. Like if you look real close, you can see that little jumper pad right there. That will reverse motor direction for you. Or you can just do the normal thing and swap motor wires around, which is what I do. Because I hate jumper pads for some reason. They always seem to backfire on me. I open BL Heli as little as I possibly can. Just a random question, if you don't mind. Did you try racing with Race Flight? I have not yet had a chance to try Race Flight. I do not have any flight controllers capable of it. I would like to. I've been working with Paul Baxter at Ready to Fly, and he's got an F4 board coming down the tubes soon that hopefully I'll be able to get some race flight action in on, just to try it out. Well, Paul, you made me want to work on my quad now. Still watching. Nice. That's the goal. I mean, it's a good opportunity for us to all kind of hang out together as a community, build, talk, answer and ask questions. Like it's good. It's a good time for that sort of thing. Bulba, will you ever come to Europe and fly around? Yeah, if somebody flies me out there, I will be on the next flight. No joke. People stared at me when they saw the post on Reddit. How'd that do on Reddit? I'm kind of curious, because it's kind of an inside joke for our community. But our community is large enough that they might be able to make something happen there. Ask my uncle. I'll ask my uncle. He's a pilot. Awesome. I've always wanted to visit the Netherlands too, actually. So that'd be perfect. Missing 2 screws somehow. Let me grab some more. Oh, wait, I got this here. Really, the Netherlands? Yeah, totally. Going to use an OSD on this quad. I'm not going to install one tonight, but I probably will come back eventually and put one in. Do you think 25 kV are going to be better than the 23 for your flying style? That's a good question, actually. For my flying style, it probably won't matter too much, but I think more power will be. There's always a way to use it, right? So it's. I think there will be an opportunity there to have some fun with it, for sure. Ugh, this keeps falling down. The left side of your beard is thinner than your right. I don't. Yeah, my beard is stupid. Look at this hotness. Look at that thing. Whew. Okay, I need to take a short intermission. You guys can stare at this for a bit. I really, really have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. I say that it is time for a giveaway. So if you are interested in earning these 4 brand new KISS 24 amp ESCs, which I will ship to you myself, I'll even pre-tin them if you want, then we are going to go ahead and do a giveaway. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take and upload a quick video to YouTube, to my channel, and publish it so that you guys are able to go onto that video and comment. Okay. And what I want you to do to qualify yourself is to leave a reason where someone else has helped you. So we are, we're building this quad for Drone Eclipse, who has been an amazing helper in the hobby for individuals and people, around the world. So I want to make sure that you guys are sharing your stories for why or how someone has helped you, or how you've helped someone else. Actually, how about? So I'm going to go ahead and record this and upload it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win these 4 beautiful KISS 24 amp ESCs, you must comment below to this video right here saying how someone has helped you when you're with your FPV journey. So go ahead and comment below, leave that story, and I'm going to use a random comment picker to pick that person. All right. In the hobby specifically, if possible. Otherwise, go somewhere else. Drone Eclipse says, "Can I enter?" Sure. Let's see. KISS 24 amp giveaway thread. I'm going to make it public and uploading. Ah, YouTube crashed. Are you kidding me? Let's try that again. KISS 24 giveaway thread. Public. Go. All right, that's uploading. All right, so you will have 10 minutes in which to you can help someone or you can have been helped. It's up to you either way. I'm a sorry ass that hates everyone. I can't win. So we have 10 minutes for you guys to go leave your comment as soon as that goes live. And then we will do the giveaway. Make sure that you are subscribed to both myself and Drone Eclipse. Without that subscription, you cannot win. In the meantime, I will start on the KISS flight controller. Oh, I should have printed my guide again. Okay. Ugh, I need a guide. I need the KISS wiring thing. KISS FC wiring. Hey, look, it's my arm. Okay, it says it should be live now. So if you go to my channel and subscribe and reload, you should comment. Just go to my channel and refresh the page. You should see it. Paul, you must have a KISS FC for the KISS to work. No, that's not the truth. That's not true. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to need these first three, which are our S-Bus stuff. So we'll hit this one, and this one. Then now we need PWM1, which is also on the top, which is this one, and this one, and this one, because we're going to be using those signal pads. Then we have PWM3, which is here, here, and here. Then on the flip side, we've got PWM2 and 4. So if you look at, looking at this right, yeah. So it should be, this should be ground for PWM, TRX, and PWM. Then we have 4 here. Ground, TX. Okay. Now I'm going to solder up, or put some solder on the voltage in, because I don't use these through holes. Just a question, is your PDB filtered? Yes. It uses a linear voltage regulator, which does a really good job of doing voltage filtering, and then that runs in, and then I feed the cam off of that. Where do we comment? You comment on the video that I just uploaded. Okay, so I was using white for PWM. Ah, sorry. Red for the TRX telemetry thing, and then black for ground. Any reason you don't use through holes? Too lazy to clean out solder when I've already done them. Okay, so this is the top, and PWM1 is the outermost, and its ground is also the outermost. Ground. Then comes TRX. What voltage do you tend to supply to your FPV cam and VTX? 12 volts for each. But only because I'm running 4 cells. If I was running 3 cell, I would consider using a 5 volt step down. Okay, so we have the ground for PWM1, the TRX for PWM1, and PWM1. So now we need to do ground TRX PWM3. Has everyone gone and commented yet? If anybody wants to share this on social media to lower their chances of getting in, you're welcome to do so. All right, so next is ground. Shoot! We don't want to do that. Have you used any high voltage packs? No. Well, no. I have used one, but it was not on my quad. And it was indoors, so I couldn't really tell the difference. Okay, so that's one side. Let's see, which one do we have already soldered? We should have checked that first. KISS SC motors. Images. Because I know it's different than... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the only one we don't need to do is 4, so we're set still. Okay, oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Alright, PWM 4 we're skipping for now. 2 is the outermost, it looks like. So this is the ground for 2. then the TRX. And then the PWM. Okay. Chink. Are you going to use the latest firmware on the KISS flight controller? I don't know. I feel bad for my brother who is driving right now. I can't win. Tell you what, if you win, I'll give you half. And he can have the other half. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so I'm also going to do 2 to power the flight controllers. Voltage positive is on the outside. And then voltage negative is on the inside. Okay. And then S-bus I'm going to leave alone for now because I can do that on the surface real easy. And the rest I think I can leave alone. So I can set this up and start installing. So because we already have motor 4 on here, we'll want to cut these to the right length and get them installed first. It's a lot of wires. It's been 10 minutes. I'm going to keep going for now. I'll let it run a bit longer. Thank you for that notification, though. Oh, is this? God damn it. Sorry. Stupid camera. You know what? I'm going to put a rubber band on there. Yeah, sorry. Feel free to poke me about the view anytime something goes weird. This stupid camera mounting method for my webcam is not ideal. I don't always pay attention to it while I'm building because, you know, hot things. All right. So we'll start with, on here we need, so ground TRX PWM. So ground is the closest to PWM 2. So we can do that one first. If my soldering iron was clean enough. Then it's TRX. And then PWM. I like those Drone Eclipse stickers. I like Drone Eclipse in general. This is the flight controller power. I'm just going to trim these wires while I've got it upside down. Did I miss anything? Nope. Just quad building. Okay, so then this is motor 3. So we want 3 back. And this is motor 2. So we want 2 to be forward. And we want 1 to be forward. So something like that. Oh, wait, we should do our XC60 first. Thought I had a pre-made pigtail here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm an idiot. I put my standoffs in the wrong spot. Yeah, that pigtail is actually just about the right length. Alright. How close are we to Magic Smoke? Yeah, pretty close, actually. Alright. Time for the giveaway. Giveaway. Alright, let's switch over to my desktop view. And, let's see. YouTube, me, this guy. Kiss 24 amp giveaway thread. 118 views in 16 minutes. I love it. Oh, man. And then we want YouTube, random, comment, picture. Picture. What? Picker. All right. Now, all I have to do is click that, post here, load comments. It's going to load a comment count. So there's 55 comments for this thread, and then I just randomly click the winner here. So I'm going to go ahead and click it, and we'll see who is the winner. In 3, 2, 1, go. Magicianer. I don't know how to say that. I was out at Baylands Park in the Bay Area, a common flying park, and it was my first build in my maiden flight. Was having horrible twitching and oscillations. One of the more talented local pilots spent an hour with me tuning my quad. That's awesome. Like, I love to hear that. So, Mijkanar, if you're in here still, definitely reach out to me. I don't know how to... I haven't seen anybody with your name comment yet, so... hey, there he is! That's awesome. Woo! Congratulations! That's awesome. Alright. Midjkanar. I'm gonna leave that open. And it looks like you guys have already started doing some commenting and liking and stuff. But I want everybody to go over to the how shall I reach out to you? Go to my website and fill out my contact form, and take a screenshot of yourself logged in on YouTube so that I can see your username. So like if you click your profile button in the top right corner, it should show your YouTube name. And just send a screenshot along with that. That'd be perfect. And then we'll do some emailing and get that all figured out for you. I assume you're in the United States. I hope. Sounds like it if you're in the Bay Area. Anyway, so now that everyone has commented on the video, what I want you to do is go back to that same video and go through and use likes to vote for your favorite comment. And I'm going to go through and read a few of those a little bit later in the stream. So go back to the video, go like your favorite comments, and I'm going to go back and read through some of them and hopefully have some fun with that. So yeah, if you could do that for me, that would be great. No, don't leave. You're doing a wonderful thing, Paul. Thank you, Micah. I appreciate that. All right, back to this view. And get the quad back over here. All right. So we've got ESC number. Oh, wait, we need to do our pigtail. Good flying at Flight Bash. Thank you. Plain Paul, is that Paul Adkins? I think it would look better with a black XC60. Yeah, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have any black XC60s. I love Atmospheric Adventures sends theirs out with a red one, and it's awesome. So I think you should do that too, Drone Eclipse. Yeah, I think I've said it before, but the only thing I don't like about these PDBs is that they're the pads are too close together for VN. Hey, who won? Midjikanar or something like that. I can't say it. Not you. Wesley, that's mean. All right, cool. XT60, we've got negative to negative, positive to positive, positive, positive. Okay, all right. Sweet! Look at this sexy mofo. I never win anything. Sorry, man. Ugh. All right. So I'm going to solder up the voltage for the flight controller. I'm just going to steal one of these ESC pads because it does not matter. Okay. All right, so this is 3, and this is 1. So we need 1 and 2 to go forward. So this is all 2, and this is all 1. 4 again is already wired. So many dang wires, jeez. Okay, so pro tip. Use, if you're going to do your wiring this way, use taller standoffs. These are not quite tall enough for this thing. Aren't the KISS motors numbered differently than a NAS? Yes. And that's why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, which is like that. Sharpie time. I like the plastic dip idea on an XT60 lead. That's a good idea. All right, let's do numero 3 first. Dude, this thing almost looks like it's color schemed. Except it's not, because it was an accident if it was. Because I do not think that far ahead. Stu! UAV Futures, it's awesome to have you here. Holy cow. Congrats on the win. Thank you so much. I did respond to your comment. I appreciate what you had to say. Dude, I cannot wait to get out to Australia to fly with you. I bet you've got all sorts of sweet spots there. Do some kangaroo dive bombing. Set up some hammocks, pretend to be koalas. Drink a lot of beer. How many stereotypes can I get out in one sentence? Just kidding. You know what we should do? Because there's like an Australian Cup, right? That it just happened this past year. I think like Night Fury was out there from the United States. We should get them to pay us to cover it next year. Like we'll be like newscasters for them, and then you and I can kind of work together on that and fly and have a good time. Forgot Vegemite. And then they will, you know, fly me out there and all that stuff. I showed my wife your win. Even she was happy for you. And the wildlife will kill you. Yeah, exactly. That's why I haven't gone to Australia. Between that and the cost. I don't think I've even shown my wife the win yet. She was just like, "Oh, you have $4,000. Can I buy stuff?" No, I'm just kidding. Play the didgeridoo. Yeah, Stu and I both kind of kicked our YouTube channels off at about the same time, and so far he's totally kicking my ass. Freaking 5,000 subscribers and no, just kidding. It's that sexy Australian accent that gets everybody to subscribe. He's got all the lady FPV ears. New Zealand would be a cool place to FPV. Holy crap. First thing you do when you land in Australia is flush the toilet to see if it spins the wrong way. I thought we kind of talked about that. He must be sexier than Bolt. Oh yeah, he's much sexier than I am. He's fit. All of the 2 lady FPV. I know of at least 3. 4, actually. I know 4. Of 4. Did the video stop? No. I feel like started with this man both at the same time, both from scratch, and got them lady viewers. Ladies, he's taken. Just got married, like, I don't know, what's that been, like 2 months ago, 3 months? Also, congratulations if I haven't said it yet. It's due to the Coriolis effect. Smarter Every Day did an entire video about it. Yeah, I watched that one. It's so good. Well, toilets are not due to the Coriolis effect. They're just manufactured differently to flush differently. But it is true that water will spin a different way. Or fluids, rather. Add a bunch more wires in there, it starts to look a little bit more ugly, doesn't it? Okay, we are dangerously close to magic smoke time here. All right, positive to positive. Well, to positive, negative to negative, positive to positive, negative to negative. We checked the XC60 already. Negative to, well, that one's hard to see. Got 5 volts on this side. So positive needs to be on the outside, and it is positive. Positive to positive, negative to negative. Okay, so at least that is correct. So we'll need to see what, hopefully everything doesn't blow up. So there's a lot of relatively expensive gear on here. Anyone want to take bets on which motors need reversing? That's funny. All right. I really don't want to have magic smoke on this build. Magic smoke in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! No magic smoke, and all LEDs came on. Oh my god. That is always an intense moment. Alright, I'm going to set that aside for a bit. Actually, before I get too far, I gotta change these around here. I put the aluminum standoffs in the wrong spot, like an idiot, because I was not paying enough attention. Remember that stream where every time you hook up the power, it would freeze the stream, and then we all wondered whether you got smoke or not? Yeah, that was awesome. I still have no idea what was happening then. It's so funny. The weirdest thing I've ever heard of. So, I mean, it wasn't touching anything. It was nowhere near it. It just shut it off. I thought he smoked his whole laptop somehow. Now that would be awesome. Next time I just need to troll you guys and like just shut it down as soon as it happens. Or like have something light on fire somehow. That would require an impressive amount of forethought. Hey, not everybody dropped off after the giveaway. That's good. Oh. I have a discount code for Drone Eclipse. 10% off literally everything that they offer, which is everything. Yeah, so for anyone that's on the stream tonight can use the coupon code to get 10% off everything. Let me write it down here for you. I gotta pull it up real quick. One second. Computer's still thinking about it. Maybe it's gonna come up faster on my phone. So yeah, if you're currently needing any parts at all, you should go check out Drone Eclipse and pick them up right now, because you can get 10% off. Let's see. Oh my gosh, and then my phone dies. That's literally the stupidest thing. Come on. There it is. Scrolling back up. Come on, computer. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Capital P R O M O promo 10. It's a 1%. So go buy stuff from Drone Eclipse. Like I said, he is a huge supporter of the hobby and an awesome guy. And we need to do everything we can to support that. So if you have anything that you're looking at buying right now, go pick it up now. The code will be good for as long as you need. So if you don't have money right this second and you're waiting for like payday or something, check back on Friday and it will still be there. But don't delay, because it will go away. What is his name? His name is Scott Perry. Drone Eclipse is here. Scott Perry is here. No, Paul? No what? I shouldn't set a bad example of what? Wait, what was I doing? I set a lot of bad examples, let's be honest. The promo code is literally written on the desk. Don't spend your next paycheck, feed your baby first. I don't have a baby. Spend away. Or your wife. Or your girlfriend. I did feed her. And then she left for the weekend. Actually, I'm meeting up with her, so I'm just kidding. Or your tortoise. That hyphy joke. Or both your wife and your girlfriend. Oh, man. I'm probably that made me. The code was just one use, but I will enable. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally misunderstood that. I'm sorry, Scott. Do we need to do it a different way? We can stop that. That's okay if that's going to be a problem. I totally misunderstood what you were saying. Shoot. in one fell swoop, Paul runs Drone Eclipse out of business. 50% off for everyone. Oh man, I'm sorry, Scott. I am so sorry. Shoot. All right. Now what? We need to do our receiver. So that'll fit nicely right there, and we can just run our antennas up. And I guess I'm not going to depin it because I'm feeling lazy right now. And we have so much room to work with compared to my usual kind of build, in which I have 0 room. So I got a little bit of mounting tape. Damn it, I'm late. Sorry, man. Okay, see y'all later. Oh man. It's not one time, I guess. I guess I'm going to go over the top with this. So there's not a lot of... Well, let's see. Okay, so you have until tomorrow to use the 10% off discount code. My bad. Gosh, I don't think I've ever done a quad with half this many wires. This is just ridiculous. Been fun and a cool watch. However, I gotta be up early. See you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Five volt is the middle one. We'll put red in the middle one. Oh yeah, it's a KISS flight controller, sorry. Thanks, Asa. Yo, yo, yo! Ronnie T! There's so many wires! I can't believe it. Oh my gosh, it's so funny to me. Alright. Bulb, you're gonna need some merch soon. Why do you say that? I heart malware here. What's up, dude? Have you ever made it to one of these things before? I don't remember seeing you. Alright, I'm in bind mode. That's why I don't like the Telem wires. Yeah, it's a lot of extra stuff on here now. Bound, disconnect, stop binding, reconnect, and oh, we're bound. Okay, cool. All right, so we probably need to do some configuration here. USB cable, where you be? I'll rock a Boba Fett t-shirt. Fake wearable Boba Fett beard. I can't for Kira, but settled for Paul. Yeah, that's I think most of everybody. What about like one of those hats that have a beard built in? Are Banca power batteries worth the money? I'm not allowed to answer that question because I'm a tattoo pilot. I'd rock a UAV Futures t-shirt, so keep that in mind. All right, we're going to go into the KISS software. Can I still enter the contest? No, you're too late. We were supposed to have been here for the whole thing. All right, we are connected. We're making a quad X. We're using a S-bus receiver. Leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. One shot 42, I think, because that's what. Well, is KISS ESCs one shot 125 or one shot 42? We don't need to change the rotation. I remember when you first started your YouTube channel, and I asked you to pat Kira on the head, and you did, and posted it to YouTube to show it. That's so funny. Yeah, I totally remember doing that. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, that should do it. 42. Okay, cool, awesome. I'm not as dumb as I thought. In the Green Machine maiden vid, she is so young and cute. Oh yeah, that's so long ago. That was the first turn pitch P up to 4. Okay. All right, disconnect. It was hilarious. No, that's so funny. I can't. I had no idea that was you. I don't. I just didn't remember like paying attention to the name that said it. So that's absolutely hilarious. All right. What do you know? It works. Talk to you later, Scott. Or jeez. All right. See you later. All right. PWM1. This one is correct. It's pulling in. This one needs to be reversed. So we need to. We need to reverse 2 and 3 or 4. 4 is good. 3 is good. No, wait. 4 is backwards. So we need to reverse 2 and 4. So I guess that makes sense. Hey, Paul, can I give you some starting estimate PIDs for that setup? Yes, you can. Is this quad going to be in a giveaway? No, this is my quad. It is a sponsored quad by Drone Eclipse. Drone Eclipse sent all of this over so that you guys can check it out and see what it's like. See, me flying it and all that. In the hopes that you will go and reciprocate and go back and purchase some cool stuff from them. All right, so we're gonna try these. We're gonna try these solder pads, I guess. I hate solder bridges, but we'll give it a shot. To reverse the direction on 2 and 4. Do you love me? I love all gingers. Which is why I married a brunette. Okay, that should be bridged now. And that's bridged. I'll never buy a motor over $20. I feel similarly. All right, power this up again. Turn on the radio. And on. Okay, that's going the correct direction, that's going the correct direction, that's going the correct direction, and that's going the correct direction. Woo! Failsafe isn't working. Oh, there it goes. Okay. What's the frames price? I believe it's like, I think it's $85. But yeah, it's on Drone Eclipse, so you should be able to find it there. All right. So that's the drone. That's the power system. Everything's working there. So now we got to move on to FPV stuffs. And to do that, we are going to start with our VTX. So you are turning the KISS to the KISS side. No, I am not. I'm using a KISS in this build. All right, I'll be right back. I need to get a little more drink. Patrick, you need to upload some of the DVR from yesterday. I want to check some of that out. Where is my knife? Oh. Failsafe is auto level for 10 seconds. Ugh. Where in the world? Dang, it's obnoxious. All right. Just use this. Drone Eclipse order complete. Nice. What'd you get? All right. So I'm turning my hot soldering iron up as high as it will go because I'm going to take this SMA lead off of this because I want to make a pigtail for it. So I am heating this mofo up by adding a lot of solder and using that as a way of transferring the heat. And what I'm going to do is wait for the pads on the actual VTX to start to bubble because the soldering or the SMA lead is starting to get hot now. There it goes. It's starting. Oop. Come on, get hotter, darn it. I just did this yesterday. It worked great. It's hot. There we go. All right, so got rid of that. Turn this iron back down. Ah, no. Thought I had more SMA cables around here. Alright, we'll use this one. So this one's just a little bit damaged, so we gotta repair it a bit. Okay. So the goal here, whereas hot, still hot. Ouch. Hot. Let's see. What happened to the top right? There it is. Okay. It's basically, so we can put this through here and then solder the VTX to it, where we can still access the dip switches real easy and, you know, hang it inverted like this. And then this way, if anything ever happens to the SMA lead, it's not going to break the VTX with it. And so to make this happen, gosh, and I wish I had my stupid knife accessible. Let me take a second look for that, because it'll make this so much easier. What in the world? Okay, never mind. We won't go that way. Okay, so what I'm doing is I stripped away a little bit of the shielding on the SMA lead. I'm just kind of making it into a nice big chunk that I'm going to solder here in a second. And then I'm going to cut off a little bit of the plastic shielding as well to expose that end. And then I'm kind of just trying to wrap it all into one nice cohesive wire. And what that's going to do is make it real easy for me to just direct solder this right to the VTX, giving it a lot more flexibility. Okay, so now I have this nice, sexy, sturdy pigtail on this VTX that I can use to keep my mounting solution nice and clean and risk-free in terms of crashing. It looks like my pads might have been jumped here. Hold on. I gotta Pull some extra solder out of the way here. There we go. That's a little better. They're not jumped. So now with this, what we can do is use the nut up here to just secure that whole thing in place. Now that's not going to go anywhere. And you can screw your antenna right into the top of that. No footage? Oh, from today. What about yesterday? Or was that today? No, that was yesterday. So yeah, there's the VTX all hooked up and ready to go. And so that's just going to sit off the back. Oops. Like so. And it'll be great. Why are you using the SMA connector hole? I don't understand the question. Okay, so now we got to mount our camera, which again is the Foxeer HS1177. It should just pop right in there. That side's good. That side's good. All right, so that's actually friction fit in there pretty well. So now I'm just going to put some screws in it to hold it in place. Well, with that FPV, do you hate Trumps? Meaning like Donald Trump? I'm not sniffing my solder fumes. I breathe away from the camera. or away from the soldering iron anyway. Good night. Thanks for coming. I gotta find some smaller screws here. Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Missed you last week. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to prepare for my race, and I was just feeling a bit overwhelmed, and I just needed to cancel. I wish I had a better way of like notifying everyone that I'm canceling. So it's kind of my bad on that for dropping the ball. But yeah, I just needed to take some time to myself, unfortunately. My first quad unit did not burst into flames. That's awesome. I mean, honestly, that is a huge accomplishment. Do you hate Donald Trump? I don't hate him, but I'm not going to vote for him. I don't hate many people though, so that's my. Okay, let me get the hot air gun. I need to do those heat shrinks. What's the plane you've got on the floor? Oh, you guys want to see that? This, my friends, is the Video Aerial Systems Wraith. I've got a 400 milliwatt VTX. It runs 1000 mAh 4 cells. I've got just like a normal board cam actually with a 2.8 lens. Back here is a red bottom swinging a 6045 dowel prop. It's got 3 servos, a power distribution board, and this is an X4R. Though I would rather have used like a D4R because I'm just using it as PWM anyways. There's an LC filter for the video system, and then a XT60 pigtail. And yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'll have a video coming out on this in not too long, hopefully. I'm not very good at it, so I've kind of been trying to practice and you know, actually be halfway decent at it before I try to post videos about it and stuff. But yeah. It's not broken now? That's correct. Yeah, I smashed it up pretty bad, but I was able to fix it with a little bit of thick CA. Actually, a lot of thick CA. Alright, so I'm going to wire up my VTX now. I got to figure out the right length of cable here. A wire. What's the difference between a cable and a wire? That's a question I've never wondered before. It is pretty badass. I actually really, really like flying it. Like, bordering on my love for mini quads, like flying it. Paul, what do you use for video editing software? I use Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects. Do you love me? Yes, I do. You come to my stream, I will love you no matter what. Because you decided to spend your night with some weirdo on the internet instead of drinking fine bourbon or making love to a beautiful woman. Oops, sorry, I need to repoint the camera. Even if we talk to Hive? What do you mean by that? Who would want to talk to Hive? You're 10? I don't think you should be on the internet. ¿Por qué no los traes? That's not the right cable. Where's my camera cable? There it is. Oh, I've got to tune my FPV camera. I always forget about that. I hate having to do it, but it's so worth it. And he flies quads crazy. I use a Mac because it makes my programming job easy. And because I didn't pay for it. I would not pay $2,500 for a brand new MacBook, but I will let my job pay for it. working on those right rolls. I made a whole video just for Adam on where I only turned and rolled and flipped and whatnot to the right. Like literally an entire video. So if you want to see that, message me on my website and I will send it to you. Because I can turn right, I promise. So I'm just hooking up the camera to the 12-volt pads here. I did the same with the GTX. Sorry, I'm not showing that very well. Okay. Now I need to hook up the video lines together. I installed Chrome OS on my laptop. Pretty dope. Alright, we need some heat shrink. Those Novas all have the same prop thread. Yes, they are all the same direction. Take my Mixcraft badge, I don't deserve it. What does that mean? Are you going to Maiden tonight? I will at least hover test here in the basement. We're almost there. I saw you earlier, Wiggles. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. I'll go back in and add those in a sec. He is the guy that flew into the puddle from his hand. Oh my gosh. I love that that's what he's remembered for. And he would hate it. Is this your first KISS flight controller? It's my third, technically, but I never really flew one much, and the other one wasn't for me. So, I've installed it a few times, I've not ever gotten used to it. How about that? Alright, let's put an antenna on here and see how it's doing. Okay, battery. Another chance at magic smoke in 3, 2, 1. None. All right. Grab the ground station. Money in the bank. All right, camera's out of focus. But look at them apples. See that? Hive is sponsored by the color orange. That is very true. All right, that's close enough. So yeah, you can see that. Hello. Oof, this thing is hot. Sexy. All right, let's add a little tape underneath these ESCs to hold them in place. Antenna is nice looking. Thank you. Yeah, that's one that I made. It's a receiver antenna. It's a left-hand circular polarized 4-lobe. What was that? Do you ever put extra LEDs on your quads? I didn't used to. I've been doing it a lot more often now. Can you tune the camera from your goggles? No. Where did my screwdriver go? There it is. Where's Kira? She's upstairs somewhere. Yeah, you heard that too? I have no idea what that was. It's freaking me out. I almost assumed that it was Adam just fucking around with me. Actually, I'm like 99% sure it's Adam fucking around with me. Adam, what are you doing? I haven't seen him in here for a while. Who is Adam? Hive PV is Adam. I don't know if he's here or not. I heard some kind of weird sound, so I kind of assume it's him because I have the window open right now. But you never know. He's stopped by before randomly. Usually rides the hype train. Nice. All right, we're almost there. The only thing left is the antennas. Gotta find some zip ties. I am from China. Hello. From China, I'm Paul. It's nice to meet you. I forgot to buy more zip ties. Peace out, Boba Fett. It's old man o'clock. Nice. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Ow. Damn dad jokes. Yeah, that's me. Easy GUI is great if only we know how to tune. Boom! Look at that sexy beast! Got lots of leftover room in there. That's a plus 60 degrees camera tilt right there. Let's weigh it. This thing feels heavy. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, what do you guys guess on weight? I'll send a coupon code that everybody else has to the person who guesses the closest weight. Where's my darn scale? There it is. Thoughts. Ooh, you guys are guessing low. Okay, I'm gonna guess 380. That's my guess. All right. You see this all right? 3, 2, 1. 360. That's not too bad, actually. Huh. 360 grams. That's without props, but whatever. Congrats, Zach. Here's a coupon code for Drone Eclipse. It's all you, dude. Ugh. Gotta get some new props. This thing feels so big compared to my other ones. Let's grab a prop changing tool. Where are we commenting for Kiss ESCs? Sorry, man, you already missed it. Best maiden ever V2. Damn! It looks so good. Whew! Look at that thing. Mother frickin' drone Eclipse Shiv. Whew! Look at this thing. We'll put a red and black battery on there too. Just cuz. Video works all right. Right there. Have to figure out how to get an FPV cam or a HD camera on here. Ah! Sorry. I'm scared. I'm seriously scared. Alright, can you see that yet? No. Alright, it works. I'm gonna put it down before I mess anything up too bad. I'm too nervous. But yeah. Wow. There you go. Drone Eclipse Shiv. The, in my opinion, ultimate. The safety blanket is right there on the couch, FYI. The ultimate FPV freestyle drone build. The Drone Eclipse Shiv running Xnova 2205 or 2206 2500 kV motors. with a full KISS setup, clocking in at 360 grams dry. This is one beast of a freaking quad. I'm going to put a little GoPro mount thing. Well, Xiaomi V, but whatever. Is that camera a 2.1? The lens is 2.1, yes. Where's all my zip ties? The mount should be red. Yeah, you're right. What do you think of the Yi? For the price, I absolutely adore it. Is it better than a GoPro? No. But I'm not going to fly around a $500 piece of electronics at 80 miles an hour. I don't think my Yi is down here right now. Good night. Thanks for the awesome stream. You're very welcome. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Go buy some stuff from Drone Eclipse. Woo! Look at that sexy beast. Ready to haul some GoPros, get some FPV freestyle. All rockin'. There you go. The colors, it's so ugly, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'll I gotta play with the colors a little bit. Is this a unibody frame? No, it's not. Yeah, 2mm plates with 4mm arms. You can kind of see it there. You can see the separation of the arms there. So yeah, there you go. Drone Eclipse Shiv. I'm going to call that a night. Thank you once again to the awesome sponsor for this video, Drone Eclipse. They like I said, they are they are a team of people that you need to support. They are extremely generous and focused on the betterment of the hobby and the pilots and everything. So next time you need to pick something up, go to Drone Eclipse and grab it. There's been a promo code throughout the whole thing, which is there, but you can also just go back in time and check it out. Yeah, I know. I really appreciate everything that Drone Eclipse is doing, and I can't wait to see where they go in the future, and I want to be a part of that with them. So go check out Drone Eclipse, go buy some stuff, have an awesome night, and thank you so much for stopping by. This has been the FPV live stream. If you're a first-time guest, thank you for stopping by. If you're a returning visitor, if you're a first-time guest, check us out. We're on here every week building something here and there. Next week we're building a safety thirds racing frame called the U180X. That's gonna be pretty awesome. And but yeah, so stop by next week. We're going to be building something else every week. We're working together with to find as many giveaways and whatnot as possible. Thanks again to anybody that's stopping by again. I love your patronage, and it's awesome to have you here. And if you're a vendor, let me know. We can work together and put together a live stream or a build video or something for your product. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. It's been awesome to have you. Just keep it real, have a good weekend, and stay flying. Thanks.